And the time right now, 12:18 on your Thursday afternoon. We have dry conditions out there. There's a couple clouds. Those will begin to clear, and then they return later on tonight, which could cause some issues for the total lunar eclipse. But let's take a live look outside right now in Windsor Locks, where you see a few of those clouds out there. It's 46 degrees. Temperatures, they're down a bit from where they were yesterday, but still above average. As far as what it looks like in New London, it's 44. Notice that breeze along the shoreline, east-southeast at 16. Now, I want to check in on the drought monitor because there's some improvements there. Let's start with some good news. This was last week. Notice we had that severe drought through a good portion of the state. Well, this week, that is all completely gone. Most of the state now in a moderate drought. So still varying levels of drought, but making improvements, and we're going to put another dent in that with some rainfall by the end of the weekend and early next week. None of that right now. First Alert Live radar scanning the state dry. The winds, though, they're out of the east and southeast, anywhere from 5 to, in some cases, 15 miles per hour, gusting up and over 20. So you actually have our warmer temperatures. Look at Danbury. You have that wind off of the water, has time to warm up over land. And when it makes its way towards our western cities and towns, it has temperatures climb to near 50. Everybody else stuck in those 40s. First Alert Futurecast. So notice the clouds. They'll return later on tonight. Here's around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when we're expecting that total lunar eclipse. It's a full moon, so it will look like this tonight, but then we'll get that red shading anytime after 2, especially 3 o'clock. We just need those clouds to clear by then. And then beyond that, our focus is towards some rain. So here's Sunday night. Now, we have the parades this weekend. Saturday in New Hartford, you're just fine. New Haven and New London, maybe a few light showers before then, isolated in nature. Really doesn't come in until after sunset. That's when the heaviest rain comes through. Here's Monday morning. Notice that heaviest rain is now pushed off farther towards the east from Connecticut, and a few residual showers by Monday afternoon. But we're talking a good amount of rain, anywhere from 1/2 inch up to 1 inch. In some cases, even a little bit more than that. The American model on the left, the European on the right, in very good agreement. Now, this weekend, we're also going to notice our breezes. Here's 2 p.m. tomorrow, a light breeze out of the south, 10 to 20, gusting anyway. But look what happens by Sunday. Gusts up and over 40, possibly even 45 to 50 mile-an-hour wind gusts when a cold front comes through late Sunday night with some heavy rain. Could cause some issues, remaining breezy into Monday. Now, as far as your temperatures, it's going to be warm this weekend. We're talking 60 tomorrow, 60s, mid and upper 60s by Saturday, especially into Sunday. But notice Sunday morning, our temperatures don't drop as much as they normally would. And when you're waking up, yeah, on Sunday, it's going to be quite mild. Here's a look at our temperature Sunday afternoon, mid and upper 60s. So a nice change there. Well above what we're seeing out there for today. Temperatures making a run at that 50-degree mark for most towns, slightly cooler right along the shoreline. It's cool tonight as well with those clouds increasing. And remember that total lunar eclipse. If you can get the clouds out of here, we will have a nice viewing. Now, your First Alert 7-day forecast, the warmth comes in this weekend. It's rainy Sunday night. We're talking after sunset. Most of the daylight hours are just fine. A few residual showers on Monday, 57, and then a bigger warm-up for Tuesday, especially, though, by Wednesday. Kara, temperatures approaching 70 degrees.